Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stump back for another OPTC video, and in today's video we're diving into the 10-star KIZUNA clash against KUZAN with no new units and no friend captain Robin and Chopper. But don't stress, I did put out a video that uses Robin and Chopper as a friend captain, and these teams you see in today's video can also use a Robin and Chopper friend captain as well. So I'll put out separate videos for those, probably just release them later tonight. So stay tuned to the channel, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, hit the bell notification so you don't miss it on that, because that way you'll get more tickets. And with this particular KIZUNA, you will be trying to get the Super Evolution skulls for both KUZAN as well as Vegapunk. Now Vegapunk's skulls are in box 6 and 7, and you don't need to do any resets, so you basically just need to get there, so that way you can actually get the skulls, which is a huge positive. With that said, let's dive into the content. We're not using any new characters, no friend captain, literally just the same captain that you're using. If you need help with substitutes or replacements, let me know in the comment section below. With that said, let's dive in. Alright, so we're going to start off with a quick variation, and the team looks a little bit like this. We are rocking double Yamato as our captains. Bringing one Yamato just helps out a ton on the final stage because she can remove 7 turns of any debuff, and then having a second one allows you to remove 7 turns of attack down, which is inflicted on turn 2. So that works out great. Now, if you're running a Robin and Chopper friend captain, that will definitely work. You just basically pop the Robin and Chopper friend captain on stage 2, use the super swap, all that fun stuff, and it's literally going to work the exact same way. Something you need to be mindful of though, Yamato makes tandem mobs into Wano slots, so that's a little bit of a problem, or maybe it's recovery slots. It might be recovery slots. That might be a little bit of a problem. Later down the line, you might get very unlucky, but I'm sure like that issue won't defeat runs, and with the obviously like the suicide strat and having friends saving you and stuff like that, it's not really going to be too much of an issue. But on turn 2 of this variation, there is damage reduction, 6 turns of it. This is where we're going to use the Sanchi Pudding special. Sanchi and Pudding can be replaced with literally anyone that is damage reduction. As long as it's 6 turns of it, you will be fine. Robin and Jinbei is a great option. They're literally the same type, like going into Dex variation, and that way you can just easily kill here. The upside to Sanchi Pudding though is that Sanchi Pudding has type advantage on turn 2, and they also give you a type advantage buff. On the final stage, you get attack down for 7 turns. I believe it goes up to 8 after level 30. There is damage reduction and or no, there's just threshold in this variation. 7 turns of threshold you have to deal with, and a barrier that goes up to 3 turns. It is a bomb orb barrier for one bomb orb, and that's where they obviously want you to run the Atlas. For our team, we're using the Robin and Koala legend. That's going to remove the barrier by 3 turns. We have an attack booster with Law. We have attack down removal with Nami, Karina, and the Yamato special, so that way you can cover all of the attack down. You have the threshold removal thanks to Nami, Karina, and the VV support to get around 7 turns of that. Actually, you don't even need the VV support because you have the super swap of Robin Koala. That gives you another 3 turns. Yamato can remove 7 turns of the tap limit buff that will get applied after level 30. That's going to be very pesky, so you definitely want to take care of that. And then you can basically just kill with all your buffs. Attack boost, or buff, color affinity, damage reduction, conversion buff. You pretty much have it all. You can get base stats if you want to super swap with Nami and Karina as well. So that's going to work out pretty hunky-dory if you guys want a little bit more damage. As you can see though, like the damage numbers are pretty high. You have a couple of boosted characters there too. You're a pretty strong leader. You're increasing attack boost, you're increasing all buffs. So you're probably not going to need it because it's only a regular 10-star KIZUNA, but if you do need it, there is that option too. Remember, you can bring Robin and Chopper as friend captain. That's going to give you even more damage. So moving on to the Dex variation now, I love that there is only 2 bosses for this particular fight. It is so damn good. We are running double Yamato once again. As you can see, Yamato is boosted, so she's hitting a little bit harder. She doesn't have type advantage, but obviously she has class advantage, and that's why we're running these cerebral-based teams. The upside to running a cerebral-based team is that you can use a Robin and Chopper, and then you don't have to worry about changing any of your units. You can basically just run them the same way. An upside to using cerebrals as well is that, like I said, they are doing more damage on that final fight. So you are hitting a little bit harder with your cerebral-based characters. Now on this particular fight, you do want to have rainbow orbs, so that's why I have the Shirashi Mancherry. Shirashi Mancherry with the Perispera support that locks cerebral characters' orbs is going to work even nicer, but you also have the Sanji Pudding super swap to get more rainbow orbs. I actually stuff up this run, and I actually tap with the wrong characters on this particular stage, but you can actually get a lot more survivability with your orbs and security and consistency if you tap with the units that surround Sanji and Pudding, because you get block orbs on the final stage. It's a little bit pesky, but as you can see, I use the Yamato special to remove the attack down. A Robin and Chopper friend captain will literally just remove that attack down in their captain, and then we can use Koala and Robin to remove the barrier that is on this stage against old mate, what's his name, Vasco shit. So we have orbs. As you can see there, actually I didn't stuff up this run. Maybe it was the other run I stuffed up. I can't remember. But as you can see, we kill pretty easily here with the ore buff of Robin Koala. We have the damage reduction conversion buff from Yamato as well. But if you are running Robin and Chopper, you'll have base stats, you'll have tap timing, or chain multiplicative. So that's always a fun time as well. On the final stage, there is damage reduction. I believe there is threshold as well on this particular stage. Eventually, you'll get damage reduction and threshold. So utilizing Sanji Pudding here is basically going to take care of all of it. We have a damage reduction conversion buff with Yamato if you aren't using 2 Yamatos, so that's always nice. Plus she can remove 7 turns of any effect, which she's going to remove the 2 turns of attack down below a certain chain, because that's just a real shitty debuff. And then we have increased damage taken and an attack boost with Law. Law, replaceable with Crocodile, great substitute in, or any other attack booster really. And as for the rest of the team, the rest of the team sort of just works very, very well. If you guys don't want to run Shiro Manchuri, V2, you want to run V1 to get around the 2 turns of the attack down below a certain chain, you can do that. Or like I said, you can bring Crocodile to get above that particular chain, which is going to work fine if you guys are bringing a Robin and Chopper, sorry, friend captain. So they're the teams. Like I said, no Robin and Chopper friend captain, but the options there for you guys. I will put out another video later. Actually, I'll probably release it at the same time, but it'll literally just be no voiceover. So I'll definitely just put that out for you guys, because it's just a parallel to this one. So link will be in the description for you. If you guys did enjoy the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Loads!